Alrighty guys, let's get started with this. This is Philosopher of Fire, and this is a mod spotlight on intercontinental ballistic missiles. So yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? Okay, so as you can see, missiles. Yeah, missiles. Okay. So, this is my, first video, so forgive me if I, stutter or screw up here or there. So, let's get started, shall we? As you can see, there are missiles laid out, and, I'm not going over the crafting recipes because, there are just way too many in this mod, so... as you can see, there are 3 missiles lined up, and they're each on a different, missile launcher. The green one is Tier 1, the red one is Tier 2, and the blue one is Tier 3. And to set up these missile launchers, you put down the, missile silo like this, that's what that's called, and you put the launcher control pad in front of it and hook it up to universal electricity mods, ultimate energy cube if you're in creative mode, but just any energy cube or type of electricity. And you have to have a redstone signal to the computer to launch it. So here's an example. Now, before we launch that, this is a radar gun. To launch a missile, you have to put in the coordinates, and with the radar gun, you can scan an area, and it'll automatically input those coordinates into the missile launcher. So I'll just get that tree right there. And it's out of electricity, of course. Let me just spawn one in. Okay. Got that tree. Alright. Coordinates are x negative 175, y 72, z 178. So, let's input that into this computer for the Tier 1, and coordinate information transferred. So then you flip this switch and it's launched. Of course, this one launched too because it's set up to the radar station, which sends off a redstone signal when stuff like another missile launching or here, one second, let me turn to day. When Flans mod planes goes around, I'll review that mod later. Now, let me give you another example of that launching. So, towards the tree. Boom. And because I used the rejuvenation missile, it didn't do any damage. Now let's go over the different types of missiles and explosives. Let's just chuck all this stuff in there. Alright. These are the explosives. Anti-gravitational, ender, antimatter, red matter, attractive, repulsive, red matter, thermobaric, EMP, contagious, endothermic, fragmentation, exothermic, sonic, breaching explosives, EMP explosives, something cool, chemical explosives, rejuvenation, debilation, incendiary, shrapnel, and condensed. Let me just spawn in a redstone torch so we can go on testing. So first, since it's daytime, let's test the thermobaric explosives. Put that there. And this only works at daytime, so yeah. This may lag your computer. That was thermobaric. Sorry, wrong one. But still, huge explosive. I was thinking of a different one. So let's get rid of those. Now, red matter. This is really cool. Let's this is a nice place to do it. Let's place that there, and redstone torch there, and watch this. Opens a black hole. How awesome is that? And it'll keep destroying stuff for a long time, actually, let's just say that. But if you put in another red matter explosive at the same time, it'll suck in there. And when that explodes, it'll go haywire. And wait here. It'll keep digging until it gets down to bedrock, which I believe it destroys bedrock too. And it lags your computer quite a bit. Alright, let's get rid of those. Now, repulsive explosive lag to stop, because this is... I'd say that's about it. No, apparently it's still going. Let me pop a night vision potion and see what all that did, because, you know, we can. Alright, and apparently I got stuck in water for no reason. So, yeah, the reason you can see is, sweet, the reason you can see is because I have a night vision potion, and, holy cow, it's lagging me. I keep, glitching. What block am I stuck on? Let me Alright, there we go. And, as you can see, it comes pretty close to bedrock before it stops. Actually, yeah, there, see? Bedrock. And it's still going. Yeah, the path may be pretty bad. I hope it doesn't destroy everything that I've set up. Just to get this one to stop. It's murder here. Now here's what That's gotta be my favorite explosion. I'll do it all around. like finding my testing site again. Holy crud. I did not put this there. Oh wait, yeah, that's when I was testing out my one second. Alrighty. Now, where did I put that stuff? There it is. Alright, you saw that. Oh, yeah. Alright, repulsive explosives. We'll, put, that there. And we'll spawn in a few pigs. Or, better yet, creepers. I hate creepers. Take it off peaceful. Alright. Anyways, as you see that, that's a creep. No, Enderman. That's what it's called. Oh, crud. Alright, let's kill the Enderman. Oh, crud. Where is he? I don't know. But great thing, we can test out the railgun now. We've got all those wonderful targets. So, let's, as you can see, this is a railgun, and, it's set up like this. You have to put it on a turret platform. And it's got railgun bullets, and it can do antimatter bullets too. But, let's just test the railgun bullet first. Right click to aim it, and I just blew it up. And the rest of my part is set up because I'm stupid. I'll fix that. But first, let's take a look at the other explosives. I showed you repulsive explosives, so now let's show you attractive explosives. As you can tell, it does the exact opposite. So I'll fly over here, and see, it sucks you up like that. Now let's get rid of all these. Repulsive, attractive. We showed red matter. Ender explosives, all that is teleporting to the ender. Not much to see. Anti-gravitational explosive. Now this is interesting. I wonder if it works underwater, but let me show it to you here first. Oh, that creeper knows there's something going on here. He wants to get away. But as you can see, you get a whole load of logs just floating here. As you can see, I'm not flying right now. I try and press shift and it's not making me go down. You actually have to. And if you go back toward this direction, you can fly. That is until the gravity wears off. But, yeah, just a small little explosive. You need that for most of the crafting explosives. Now, shrapnel explosives. pretty self-explanatory too. You explode it. Oh, another thing about most explosives. Oh, it lights instantly, like you saw. Now, incendiary explosives. This is awesome. It has that little animation. That's really awesome. But it catches everything on fire. Sometimes they'll spawn lava blocks, but it looks like it didn't this time. Okay, anti-gravity's worn off. Now, let's get rid of these. I'll give you a show with the antimatter ones later. But, let's see. Debilation, rejuvenation, that does just what it says. It heals everything. Except for undead, so, you know. Now here's something cool. This is just pure awesomeness right here. Anvils! It pretty much just throws anvils everywhere. And if I was in survival, I would have been hit by like 50 of them and I probably would have died. Alrighty. Next, chemical explosives. I really hate using these, because it screws you up, man. It screws you up. Alright, so let's put that, pretty far away, because, yeah. Alright. As the name implies, it's chemical explosives. Release a gas that gives you a whole ton of nasty effects. Nausea, toxin, mining fatigue, weakness, and hunger. Yeah, I'm drunk. Well, but, yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like. I would probably be dead by now if this was, So let's get some milk. Good thing about this one is it doesn't last as long as the Debilation explosives, which I'm about to show you. So, Debilation. Just put that there. Place my torch or something. I don't know. I don't care. But, yeah. Debilation lasts a bit longer, and it goes a lot farther, but the effects aren't as bad. As you can see, it's got a pretty big spread. Let's see, that's that. So let's get rid of these. So next is breaching explosive, sonic explosive, exothermic, and fragmentation. Now, breaching explosives are just a bunch of C4 all put together. If I do it right here, it explodes like that way. What's good about this though, it mostly goes in a one direction. Makes that door go away. Alright, so you saw that. Now the sonic explosives. What's cool about it is that the harder substance is, like the more hits it take with a diamond pickaxe or whatever, the more it destroys that. So for example, I'll put obsidian. around it at different intervals. At the same amount of intervals, there's obviously dirt there already, so yeah. Alright, that looks good. I guess I'll have to show you the ultrasonic next then. But, oh yeah, contagious explosives, I should show you that. I hate these things. They're like a mixture of the other two, deflation and chemical, except worse. Contagious. As you can see, it's got the biohazard symbol, so you know it's bad. Really? Okay, there we go. Hunger, weakness, mind, fatigue, virus, and blindness. And it's got a pretty darn big spread too. Okay, I might have screwed myself up there. Ah, crud. Make like an invincibility potion that makes it to where other effects don't affect you. Or do they have one? No, they do. I'll pause the video until it stops